Aerodrome Finance is one of my favorite cryptocurrencies right now, and let's go over a couple reasons why I like this coin so much. Also, if you make an investment decision based off of this video, remember that is your investment decision. If you make money, that's on you. If you lose money, that's on you. I'm just talking about coins on the internet. The first thing about this coin that always interests me is the liquidity. They were able to amass a large amount of liquidity very fast, and they're the #1 decentralized exchange on my favorite chain, which is the Base chain. The Base chain right there, as you can see, is the #2 layer 2 on the entire market. It was created by Coinbase, and Coinbase has a lot of users and a lot of liquidity. And basically what Coinbase is doing is they're funneling all of their users into this chain. So we have a lot of economic activity on this chain, and Aerodrome is the biggest decentralized exchange on that chain. Another very interesting thing about Aerodrome is that if you compare the growth of Aerodrome versus Uniswap, which Uniswap is the #1 decentralized exchange in the world. They basically created the entire market. They were the first to market. They're the biggest right now. If you compare the growth, Aerodrome in a lot of ways, volume, TVL, users, has been beating Uniswap, okay? Not in all ways. Obviously, Uniswap is still bigger, but it's been beating Uniswap in a lot of ways, which is it's a very interesting thing. This is just one example of that, but there's a lot of examples where we see Aerodrome statistics it doesn't make sense. And we haven't seen a DEX ever do this before. Now, Aerodrome came from a project called Velodrome. What they did is they just essentially copied the code of Velodrome and they made Aerodrome and placed it on the Base ecosystem. So basically this was on Optimism, which is another layer 2. They copied it onto Base. Now, the interesting part about that is that they survived the bear market. So the team was able to go through the entire bear market, develop efficiencies with a lack of capital. They didn't have a lot to work with because the entire market went to pretty much zero last bear market. There was every coin lost 98%. So they were able to survive that with their developer team, become extremely efficient. And now this is why they, are one of the leaders with a decentralized exchange, Aerodrome, on Base, right? So this is really good from a business perspective. But to me, the main selling point of Aerodrome is the fact that all of the credibility from Coinbase, okay, can go onto Aerodrome, being that it's the leading decentralized exchange on Base. So Aerodrome, biggest DEX on Base. Base is owned by Coinbase, and obviously Coinbase has a significant amount of credibility, right? Millions of verified users, they're managing billions of dollars, and they're siphoning that value onto Base, and Aerodrome is directly benefiting from that. That's the main selling point.